this clip I'm going to show you how to insert an eyelet or a grommet into your fabric. So first of all, you have to decide where you're going to place your grommet or your eyelet. So you're going to, this is just a scrap, I recommend doing it on a scrap first, because if you put in a grommet into your actual project, so here I'm going to put it into the corner of my bag so my strap can be looped through. If you put it in and you don't practice, it's hard to remove a grommet after you've hammered it in. So on the scrap, you're going to decide where you want it. So I placed an X just with chalk. Make sure that you have fusing on the back to support the fabric, because you're going to be punching a hole through here. So once you have it determined where you want the eyelet, you're going to take the awl and push through both layers of fabric, okay, creating a hole that's big enough for your eyelet to fit. Now typically, just using the awl, you won't be able to get the eyelet through. So once you've established the initial hole, you can take your snips and very, very, very carefully snip in to both layers of fabric, kind of creating a star shape. And again, it's better to snip less and keep trying to push the eyelet through than create a hole that's too big. So you can see there that I'm almost through. There's different size grommets and eyelets, so you need to make the hole specific to the size that you have selected for your project. So I'm going to cut it a little bit more. It's better to be too tight than too loose. Alright, so now I have a hole where it's going to go through. I'm going to get ready to put the grommet in. At this point you need to have a tool, the grommet tool, and you need to have a small hammer. Now, there's two different types, or a couple different types of grommets. One type you can buy is the eyelets or grommets separate, and then the tool separate. You just need to make sure that the size of the eyelet, so this one is 3/16, you need to make sure that the tool is the exact same size as the eyelets. This one here, these grommets came with the tool, so I'm going to be using this one. Now this one did not come with a bottom piece. Some of them come with a bottom piece. If you have a bottom piece, you're going to lay down the bottom piece first, and then you're going to take your grommets. You're going to notice that one's going to be slightly taller than the other one. The taller one goes down first, through your fabric. The shorter one goes down on top. Now I'm looking at the wrong side of my fabric here. Then I would place the tool down, hammer, and tap, tap, tap. The one that I'm using today doesn't have a bottom piece, so just make sure you're on a hard, flat surface. And again, that you have the longer piece on the right side, and you're looking at the wrong side of the fabric with the shorter grommet closest to you. I'm just going to place the tool down in the center very carefully. Tap a couple times. After you tap, just take a look. You want to make sure that the grommet is secure in there. It should be pretty tight. If it's still loose, continue to tap. So there you have it. This is a grommet in the fabric, and just make sure your grommet again is the right size for whatever you're using it for.